Okay, let's get into it. Hi guys, my name is Micah, or MJ if you want to call me that, and I'm a stylist, and now I'm a YouTuber. So this is my first video, so please bear with me, babe. I'm trying to share my truth with you guys, and you know how I do that is through me doing my natural hair care videos. I'm also a cosmetology student, so I'm going to school to get my cosmetology license, so I'm able to work in spaces where I can help my fellow Black women fall more in love with themselves and their natural hair, no matter what state, honestly. So yeah, okay, so if you see me looking down, I have a notebook, you know, just to make sure I'm talking about everything that I want to talk about when it comes to my hair. I have been locked for 1 whole year. Yes, and y'all see the growth. You see how, like, you see it. You see it. So boom, I wanted to talk about the locks that I have in my head right now. I wanted to talk about a few things that comes with it, like maintenance, my routine, my progress pictures. I'm gonna be showing you guys, like, it's gonna be really cute. So I want to start off by saying happy Black History Month. It's Black History Month 2024. I celebrate Black History Month by taking time to look at the creators out there and really like getting into their content, because you know the Black creators all around the world, like on TikTok, on YouTube, even Instagrammers, like they're just amazing during this month. I don't know, it's something that is just in the air. You can just always tell when it's Black History Month. It's really beautiful. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Firstly, we're gonna start with styles. Are my hairstyles really limited when I get locks? Are they harder to do? Are they easier to do? Like, how do I feel about the styles that I have with my locks? As you can see, I really don't have too much trouble when it comes to styling my locks. I understand that some people start their hair care journey differently. So some people start with their natural hair and they turn it into locks. Some people start their starter locks with, you know, their real hair. Other people put in extensions, etc. Like, there's so many different ways to start your locks. It actually makes my brain hurt as somebody who does that. So what I will say is, when it comes to my styling, I didn't do too much with my styling until my locks started to form. So when I first had my twists, because my hair started off as twists, and then we went into unraveling my twists, and then my hair went into this type of like butterfly lock phase thing that is going on. I don't really know how to describe it. I let my hair grow out for a really long time before I started touching it. Honestly, when I took out my twists, I was able to, you know, moisturize them, wash my hair. Not really often, but I did do that. You know, over time, I think in about like 4, maybe 5 months, I was able to really start to put my hair in different styles. Like, my hair was basically a twist out before it fully locked. I like to have patience when it comes to styling my hair. I knew for me that I was going to be in school, I wasn't going to be touching my hair too much, so I could wrap my hair down, moisturize it, fall asleep, wake up, you know, take it out, you know, do a little shimmy, and I can go. The styles that I do with my hair every day, they're very pretty. First of all, obviously people are gonna appreciate the locks themselves, but you know, once you start doing fun things, like some of these styles. I think I should have a video here. There's so many options that you can have, and then when it comes to regular hairstyles, just make lock versions of those hairstyles. Honestly, it's not hard. It just takes some thinking, you know, maybe a little bit of inspo on Pinterest or on TikTok or on YouTube. And if you take your brain plus that inspo and your own locks, because everybody's locks are different. Not everybody's hair is gonna look the same. My hair is not gonna look like yours. Your hair is not gonna look like mine, but we can all have a similar routine to get to that style that we like. And then that lets us live in our own individuality. So do I think that styles are hard when you get locks? No, I think that's false. I think it's a farce. I think it's kind of an anti-Black thought. And it's Black History Month, but it's okay. We are embracing our femininity or masculinity. I don't know who's watching, but we're embracing our naturalness, and that's the most important part of the journey, and that is the point of the journey. You just gotta learn how to feel what to do with your hair. And I know that's hard for someone who doesn't know what to do, but I promise you, you know your hair. You've always had your hair. You have always taken care of your hair. Even if you get it done, you are still the person living inside of you to do your hair. So, you know, at the end of the day, it just depends on how much knowledge you're willing to seek out to cater to your hair. And that's what, you know, the girls like me are here for, because I can share my experiences with you and my knowledge and help you get to a point where you feel more comfortable with your hair, or you might know how your hair is going to react to something such as lock in the upcoming months, years, etc. It really depends on how well you know your hair. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the products that I use when I wash my hair. You know, I have color in my hair, so it has to have a whole bunch of moisture. I started having a routine every morning to just, you know, spray my hair, put some oil in it, and, you know, make it look refreshing. Now, this is one of my holy grails. I like this because it smells good. It has sunflower seed oil, aloe vera, menthol. That's like the refreshing smell, you know, and it also has coconut oil. I would use this on my end so that it would be like shiny. And this is a braid refresher, literally a braid refresher. I love this line because I also have, I bought the dry wash. I was supposed to do the foam, but honestly, I really just feel like it's the same thing. But this gives the same vibe as dry shampoo. If you feel like your scalp is a little bit more dirty, you can use it for that. I use it again for the smell and the way it curls up my hair after. It's like a mousse. And I thought it was a mousse and it just wasn't. So that's what I would use. Also, when I oil my scalp, especially this is the first thing you should be buying if you want to look into locks, if you have locks, if you have hair. Like, literally, sulfur 8 is so good, and I hate the smell. It's so gross. Why was I about to open it and smell it and make myself sick? I hate the smell. It's not super appetizing, but I have other products to kind of mask that smell, and this is the first step that I do. Now, for all of the starter locks that I do, including myself, I always do this on the scalp religiously until the hair starts locking up. I do it until the hair starts locking up because sometimes people genuinely don't collect dandruff fast enough for me to like always use this on people's hair. I feel like it's not a total need, but because when you start your locks, you tend to use a lot more gel. You are trying to style your hair a lot more, I know that a lot of people like tend to style their hair when they first get their locks. Like, it's very gel filled, like, and if that's how you want to start your locks or maintain your locks, that's, you know, that's your choice. It's your hair, it's your choice. I would just say definitely go in with some sulfurate so that your dandruff or buildup is not building up to the maximum that it can. This will kind of dissipate that effect that you get from, you know, having starter locks. Bam. This is the Easy Care Lock and Twist Gel. It says it's for all hair textures, non-flaking, moisturizing, frizz control, and grip styling. Emphasis on that grip styling. Cause I love her. I was using a different brand at first, and one day I was in my beauty supply and I saw the Easy Care styling gel, and I was like, let me try this out. Cause I opened it, it smells good. Coconut, pineapple, mango, that type of scent that you would get from like a spray or like a piece of candy or something. Like, that's what it smells like. So good, so amazing, and it really lasts me a long time. I want to get into Murray's. Now, the lock and twist I use on the root only when I start starter locks. When I retwist, I do not take the main extra holding gel that I have, whatever it may be, even if it's not Easy Care. I'm only using that on the roots of the hair because it molds your hair and it also creates buildup. So to minimize the buildup in your locks or in your starter locks so that your hair won't get lint, dandruff, whatever else might come into contact with your hair, it's only going to be on the scalp if you keep it on the scalp. And what's already on the scalp? The sulfur-8. So there's like a barrier there. There's a barrier between the gel and your scalp, so you don't look crazy in the next 3 weeks and you're like scratching your hair because there's just so much gel because somebody used this gel all the way down to the end of your hair. So for Murray's lock gel, this gel, it smells good. I like it. It's very like loose, like it's like a jelly almost. I don't use this solely on my retwist, only because I do like that sleek look when I do my retwist because they're so far apart from each other. And I'll only use the Murray's like on the shaft of my hair. So if you see, like, before it gets green, like, let's just say your lock looks like this, like the black, I'll be, you know, palm rolling, doing whatever with the Murray's instead of the Easy Care lock gel because this is lightweight, it smells delicious, and it keeps that hold as long as you continue to palm roll your locks as you go when you have a retwist. Again, if you want to use that for your roots, you definitely can. Don't take it that I said that you can't do that. You definitely can, baby. But we know what we be looking for. We know what we be looking for. I mean, we want that sleek look sometimes, or even if you're styling your hair up into something, you know, we want that sleek, like, boxed part. Like, I don't have box parts, and that's okay, but you get the gist. Those are the products that I use, not a lengthy list. An honorable mention for another product that I would use in my locks. In order to avoid my hair looking stringy as it dries, I will scrunch up maybe like a moisturizing cream in my hair, just on the ends, not really touching the actual shaft or the lock of my hair because there's no reason for me to do that. It's just building up more stuff. But when I wash my hair and I wash my ends, it's more likely that the moisturizing cream is going to actually wash out as well instead of it being so in the lock when it comes to the, you know, the natural part of my hair. My routine very much, because it's my anniversary. Delicious. When it comes to my lock routine, it's very new because my locks have you know, just now started to fully mature. And it's been a year, you know, but that's when you usually start to mature, like around 8 months to a year. So now it's about that time, and now I have a actual like routine that I do every day to make sure that, you know, my hair stays fresh, clean, pretty, whatever. So we can start with the nighttime routine. I use the YEAR hair growth oil, the rosemary, and I'll put that throughout my scalp, only a couple drops, because, you know, I'll massage it in my scalp, really get in there, really get the juices flowing. And I'm saying massage your scalp with the oil because it really does promote hair growth. Just do that for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes if you're feeling extra lovey-dovey towards yourself, you know, because we're all about that self-care bag. See? I think y'all can see it. It says I love me, but you know, you gotta love yourself. You gotta put a little extra pizzazz or care into your routine. And then after you massage yourself with the hair oil, then you can use something like this, like a mousse. If you want to like go ahead and, you know, palm roll your hair, you can do that as well. Like whatever maintenance you feel necessary to do with your hair after you wore your hair out for the day, you know, do it. But I heavily recommend moisturizing your hair. Personally, I like to use rose water. I have actual rose petals that I put in some like hot water. I let it sit for a little bit, and then I strain the flower out of the water, and then I just, you know, spray all of that, because to me that's like the most hydrating thing that I've seen for my hair. I would also do something like that for like aloe vera, or, you know, whatever other oils that you have, mix it with water, spray your hair down, you should be good. Moisture. I don't care if you have color, I don't care if you don't have color. If you have color, you should especially be doing the moisture thing twice a day, morning and night. Me, I like to brush my hair when I moisturize it. It allows my hair to be kept. You would think it would create frizziness, but honestly, it really doesn't. As long as you lay your hair down that night and you wake up and, you know, take the scarf off and everything, you should be totally fine. There should be no frizziness. See what works for you. Whatever works for me may not always work for you. Let's not forget that. But I highly doubt that when you brush your hair and you lay it down after your routine, that it would be frizzy the next day. You have to treat your hair like a plant, literally. You have to put extra care into that plant. For our hair, we like moisture, like a lot. Once you know your hair a lot more, you can moisturize accordingly, but I would definitely suggest when you get locks, like starting to spray and hydrate, you know, your hair, because that's really important. So yeah, my nighttime routine is really not that long. I literally just put a scarf on it, and then after I put that scarf on it, I'll put a bonnet on there, and then I'm good until the next day. So as for the morning routine, when I get up and I take off that scarf and that bonnet, I will still go back and use some rose water, spray it in my hair. It also smells pretty good too, so just to let you know. And again, you can go in with some oil, however your hair is feeling. I wouldn't over oil my scalp, but me personally, I do oil the ends of my hair a lot, just because it does get dry and I want it to be moisturized, which I already did the night before, and then I did it again in the morning, and then I'll go through and just go like this with oil on my hands, and the ends of my hair will really catch that you know, that glisten, that shine. My everyday routine is really not that lengthy. That's why I love my hair. Like, I love this style, but I get really creative with my edges. Let's take a moment. We just had to take a moment for the edges, because I know they eating. I had these edges in all day, but they're still eating. While we're talking about routines, I did want to talk about the woofing process. As Black people, I do feel like we have this very, very strong urge to always look acceptable. And you can have an idea about where that came from. But we're not going to have that conversation at the moment. We're going to talk about how woofing is not the end of your world. I just really feel like there should be somewhat of a disclaimer about, you know, what it takes to actually grow healthy, pretty, beautiful locks. Because honestly, some of what's popular now, in my opinion, is really unfortunate for the community, because again, it promotes the constantly needing to be presentable, which you don't have to, because you are presentable. That's why locks are a thing. It's to help you put more energy into yourself and to put more effort into other things besides your hair. Pro woofing stage. Maybe. I hope so. Cheers, lovely. And I want to talk about how my locks make me feel. I'm on a self-care journey right now, 2024. Definitely focusing a lot more on myself, focusing on a lot more of the things that I like to do for my enjoyment, the things that I want to do, focusing on like those plans for the future, and really just pouring into myself more. I'm really doing it. I'm really doing the pouring into myself. I'm really taking more time to take care of myself. I'm taking more initiative to put better things in my body. Like, there's so many ways you can show yourself love, and my locks, they definitely allow me to appreciate myself way more, because honestly, it's like a built-in style every day. I don't have to do anything to my hair. I don't even have to brush it. I don't have to maintain it if I don't want to. I want to personally, because that's my choice. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. My locks are a constant reminder of the care that I'm choosing to put into myself when it comes to my self-love journey and how I take care of myself. That's how my locks make me feel when it comes to my self-care journey and my self-love journey. Like, it definitely allows me to spend more time to myself and for myself and pouring into myself. So again, when it comes to styling, coloring my hair definitely allows me to express myself in different forms that I may not have done before. I don't know, 12 out of 10, highly would recommend. I've had my locks in for a year. I've really enjoyed the experience so far. I've really enjoyed the hair colors that I've had so far. I've enjoyed the styles that I've been able to do so far. Yeah, thank you for, again, listening to me. Thank you for watching me, and I don't know, get locks. Style them joints. Take care of them joints. It's your new plant. It's a plant on your head. You have to love it. You know, you're starting your green thumb. You might not think you're not, but you are. You guys can follow my TikTok. My TikTok is at Thealmicahj. I'm Micah J. Get at me. Follow me. Because we're in this journey together, babe. We're in this journey together. If you're watching me, you're feeling some type of way about locks, or, you know, maybe you just saw me and you just wanted to see what I was about. Like, either way, welcome. And thank you for being here. All right, babies. Thank you for watching. Stay cute.